The year is 2025 and the world of travel is buzzing with change. As we step into this new era, travelers around the globe are gearing up for a host of new regulations and guidelines that promise to reshape the way we journey across borders. As you pack your bags and prepare for new adventures, it's crucial to stay informed about the latest travel regulations. Whether you're a frequent flyer or an occasional traveler, understanding these changes can make your journey smoother and more enjoyable. This year brings significant changes to air travel within the United States and journeys to Europe. These updates are designed to enhance security, improve efficiency, and ensure a seamless travel experience for everyone. From the enforcement of Real ID requirements, which mandate that all travelers present a compliant form of identification for domestic flights, to updated passport processing guidelines that aim to reduce wait times and streamline the application process, and the introduction of the European Travel Information and Authorization System, or ETIAS, which will require travelers to obtain pre-authorization before entering the Schengen area. Understanding these changes is paramount for a stress-free travel experience. By staying informed and prepared, you can avoid potential pitfalls and enjoy your journey to the fullest. So, fasten your seatbelts and get ready to navigate the exciting world of travel in 2025. With these new regulations in place, the travel landscape is set to become more secure and efficient. These adjustments aim to enhance security and streamline travel procedures. Biometric scanners and advanced screening technologies are being implemented to ensure a faster and more secure check-in process. Whether you're a seasoned globetrotter or planning your first international trip, familiarizing yourself with these new regulations is essential. Knowledge is power, and being well-informed can make all the difference in your travel experience. This comprehensive guide will equip you with the knowledge to navigate these changes seamlessly. From understanding the new ID requirements to knowing how to apply for ETIAS, we've got you covered. So, embark on your next adventure with confidence, knowing you're prepared for the new travel landscape of 2025. Starting May 7, 2025, the Real ID Act will be fully implemented across the United States. This legislation, which was passed by Congress in 2005, aims to set standards for the issuance of sources of identification, such as driver's licenses. The goal is to enhance security and prevent identity fraud. This means that all travelers aged 18 and older will need a Real ID-compliant driver's license or identification card to board domestic flights and access certain federal facilities. Without a Real ID, you may be denied entry or boarding, causing significant disruptions to your travel plans. Your current driver's license might not be enough anymore. A Real ID is easily recognizable by a star at the top of the card. If your ID does not have this star, it is not Real ID compliant, and you will need to update it before the deadline. This deadline has been looming for years, and it's finally here. The Department of Homeland Security has extended the deadline multiple times, but now there are no more extensions. It's crucial to act now to ensure you are prepared. The aim is to improve security and prevent identity theft by standardizing state-issued identification across the country. This will make it harder for individuals to use fake IDs and will enhance the overall security of federal facilities and air travel. Don't get caught off guard. Make sure your identification is up to date to avoid any hiccups during your travels. Visit your local DMV or state licensing agency to get your Real ID. The process may take some time, so it's best to start early. Remember, having a Real ID is not just about compliance, it's about ensuring your safety and the safety of others. The Real ID Act establishes minimum security standards for state-issued driver's licenses and identification cards. The Real ID compliant cards are marked with a star in the upper right corner, making them easily identifiable. If you're unsure whether your current identification meets these standards, check with your state's driver's licensing agency. Remember, a passport or other acceptable federal identification will also suffice. Getting a Real ID is a straightforward process, but it requires a little preparation. First, gather the required documents: proof of identity, such as a birth certificate or passport, proof of social security number, like your social security card or a W-2 form, and 2 proofs of residency, such as utility bills or bank statements. Once you have your documents in order, visit your local driver's licensing agency to apply. There may be a fee associated with the application process, which can vary by state. Section 5. Passport Overhaul, Navigating the New System. In addition to the Real ID requirements, passport processing has undergone a significant transformation. The U.S. Department of State has launched a new online passport renewal system, simplifying the process for travelers. No more mailing and paper applications. You can now renew your passport with just a few clicks. This new system is designed to be more efficient and user-friendly. However, with these changes come stricter guidelines, particularly regarding passport photos. Section 6. Picture-perfect passport photo. Do's and don'ts. Say goodbye to those blurry passport photos. The State Department has implemented stricter photo guidelines to improve accuracy and security. Photos must now be in color, taken against a plain white background, and meet specific size and resolution requirements. Smiling naturally is allowed, but your face must remain neutral with both eyes open. And remember, no glasses are allowed in passport photos anymore. Section 7. Europe Calling. ETIAS is your new travel essential. Planning a European getaway? Starting in mid-2025, travelers from visa-exempt countries, including the United States, will need to obtain an electronic travel information and authorization system, or ETIAS, before entering most European countries. This new system aims to strengthen border security and track travelers entering and leaving the Schengen area. Don't worry, the application process is straightforward and can be completed online. Section 8. ETIAS. Application, your gateway to Europe. Applying for an ETIAS is simple and can be done from the comfort of your home. You'll need a valid passport, email address, and a credit or debit card to pay the application fee of €7, approximately $7.50. Once approved, the ETIAS is valid for 3 years or until your passport expires, whichever comes first. It allows for multiple entries into the Schengen area for stays of up to 90 days within a 180-day period. Section 9. Bon Voyage. Prepare now for seamless travels. With these significant travel changes coming in 2025, it's never too early to prepare. Start by organizing your travel essentials and making a checklist of everything you need. This will help you avoid last-minute stress and ensure you have all the necessary documents and items for your journey. Check the expiration date on your driver's license or state ID and ensure it's Real ID compliant. The Real ID Act will be enforced soon, and having a compliant ID is crucial for domestic flights and entering federal facilities. If your ID is nearing expiration, renew it as soon as possible to avoid any travel disruptions. Renew your passport well in advance of your trip, keeping in mind the new photo guidelines. Passport processing times can be lengthy, especially during peak travel seasons, so it's wise to apply early. Make sure your passport photo meets the latest requirements to prevent any delays in processing. And if Europe is on your itinerary, apply for your ETIAS as soon as possible. The European Travel Information and Authorization System, ETIAS, will be mandatory for travelers from visa-exempt countries. The application process is straightforward, but it's best to complete it well before your departure date to ensure a smooth entry into Europe. By staying informed and taking these simple steps, you can embark on your next adventure with confidence and ease. Research your destination, understand the local customs, and plan your itinerary to make the most of your trip. Safe travels.